Hey YouTube, it's Mandak coming at you guys with another haul video. So happy Sunday. Hope you guys all had a great day. Hope you enjoyed a day off if you have a day off. I don't know. Anyway guys, I'm here for another haul video. So this is haul video 39, I believe. So getting up there on a good clip, hopefully, to get to number 50 before the end of this year, but not gonna make any promises. But yeah, so this is a pretty big haul here. Before I get to that haul though, I do want to talk about kind of what I've been reading this last week or so. So for anyone, I think I mentioned it in a previous video, but for anyone that isn't familiar, I am a huge fan of Pokemon. I think if you go check out haul video like 37 or something, I talked about a collection, or it might have been 38 actually. I did buy some of the Pokemon manga series from Gold and Silver. But I do have the red and blue stuff. So basically what I'm trying to get around to saying is this week I've been reading the Pokemon manga series, the red and blue stuff, you know, the original manga series that came out, Pokemon Adventures. I'm on the 3rd volume now, and I'm really enjoying it. It really adds a separate layer to the video games if you've played those games, which I have, and it's really faithful to the video game. I mean, everything you see pretty much in the manga is strictly following kind of the events you see in the game. So if you're a fan of the game, I suggest reading Pokemon Adventures. And it's a really quick read too. It's black and white though, but that's just the way it is, I guess. You know, nothing to really fight against that. But really excited to be reading that stuff. Also, just as a little bit of a heads up for Crackle Comics, I recently read today, actually I finished reading it, JLA Earth 2. We'll be doing a review on that this week, so stay tuned on Crackle Comics for that review. But I read that today, really enjoyed it. It was a quick read, 96 pages, nothing too big. But that's pretty much what I've been reading. So right now I'm just chugging through that manga stuff and hopefully get to the gold and silver stuff, and really tempted to start buying the Hoenn stuff, but I want to wait a little bit so I can get my funds increased a little bit. I've spent a lot of money this past few weeks, so just trying to tone it down a little bit. But speaking of spending money, I have a haul here for you guys. So for anyone who isn't familiar, I guess, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm from Pennsylvania, so, you know, COVID-19 is pretty prevalent over here in our state, so recently my county actually opened up to the yellow stage, so some of the stores that are nearby, the comic book stores nearby, they actually went and reopened for the first time in a while on Friday. So I took advantage of the opportunity to go and shop at some of those stores and pick up some stuff, just to kind of have something to do after work, and you know, just something fun to do. You know, I've been cooped up in this apartment, you know, or going to my parents' house for the last few months. Haven't really had a opportunity to go out and do any other types of activities, so this was the closest thing. Obviously, we still have to wear masks and all that stuff, but it's just the way it is. So, but yeah, I went to 2 stores over the weekend, got some stuff, and I also made a Lego.com order. It was one of the sets was something I was looking to get for a while, and never saw it for a sale, so I figured I'd just buy it on Lego.com, get the VIP points for it, and they actually were doing a little giveaway too. So if you spent 40 bucks or more, you got a special like add-on set type of thing. So I bumped it up to 40 by buying some other little smaller sets just to get me up to that limit. So really excited to kind of show that stuff to you guys. And at Target, I also bought a Funko Pop figure. So really excited to show that as well. I don't really buy a lot of those figures, but the ones I do, are pretty niche, I guess. Well, not really niche, but I get them for a specific character. I wonder if you guys can guess who that character is. Anyway, I'll get through all that stuff today, but yeah, so that's pretty much update with my life and everything I'm reading. So anyway, we'll get into the books here. So starting off, I'll start off with the smaller trades and kind of work down. We have Guardians of the Galaxy by Duggan, Volume 3, the Infinity Quest. So this is continuing Jerry Duggan's run on Guardians of the Galaxy. There was an omnibus that came out. I think I mentioned this a few times. did not feel like purchasing it because it was really overpriced. So this collects Guardians of the Galaxy, the 2017 series, numbers 146 to 150. So they renumbered it, starting with the original numbering back in the 90s with Jim Valentino's run. It's crazy to think that there's been 150 issues of Guardians of the Galaxy, but I guess it's not too much in today's standards. You know, you have Action Comics and Detective Comics over 1,000 now at this point. But anyway, yeah, really excited to have this. You know, I went trade paperback route for this. I wanted to save a lot of money. And I think combined, like I paid maybe 15 bucks total for all 3 of these trades. So I got these for a good deal, and really excited to read the next stage. I think the next thing after that I need to get is, I think Donny Cates did a Guardians run as well. So I think there's trade paperbacks out for that. I don't know if there's a hardcover. If there is, I'm going to buy it. But yeah, so that stuff is good. I'm really excited to read that. And I think, yeah, that's definitely an Alex Ross cover if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, really excited to keep reading about these characters that I've learned to, that I've gone on to read a lot about. I pretty much read almost all the Guardians of the Galaxy material that's out there, that's collected. So pretty well versed in those characters, and obviously really enjoy reading that series. Guardians of the Galaxy, definitely top 3 Marvel movies for me, for sure. The first one, 2014. So, all right, next book we have here is Luke Cage by Walker and Blake. Don't know a lot. David F. Walker and Nelson Blake III, and Marcio Menes. I don't know how you pronounce that. Sorry. So this is the this is just a mini series, I guess. Oh no, it's not a mini series. It's an ongoing series. It's a volume 1. I found this at a store for $5, so I just picked it up. You know, I have some Luke Cage stuff. I have like a 90s Luke Cage series. So this is more obviously modern age. This is obviously after the Netflix series, which you can see definitely directly inspired off of the logo on the top, and then obviously the way that he's kind of depicted in this image looks really similar to the actor who plays him in the show. So really cool. You can kind of see the classic Power Man costume, outfit there, uniform, whatever you want to call it. So really excited to read this. Really looks like some pretty good art. So I don't really know much about it, so that's why I'm not really saying much about it. But yeah, just another Luke Cage collection to put to my collection. That's weird to say. I definitely need to get that last Power Man and Iron Fist Epic collection that came out, so that way I have all 3 consecutive ones there and I can read all that together. Better get that soon before it goes out of print or whatever, but I don't know if it will be going out of print anytime soon. So all right, next book I have here is a standard size hardcover, and in like the Marvel Now era of Marvel Comics, obviously, they did a lot of these like hardcovers that were like, didn't have a dust jacket per se, but were like printed on hardcovers. And I think they still do it nowadays every once in a while. But that's what this book kind of is formatted as. And it was something that I was looking to get for a while to kind of complete a chunk of my Avengers stuff that I didn't have. And that is Secret Avengers by Rick Remender Volume 3 hardcover. So I think I got this for like $5, which is a pretty good deal. You know, covers $25, which is definitely overpriced for a book like this. Excuse me, this collects Secret Avengers 33 through 37. So, you know, that's literally like, that's only 5 issues in this book, so not even the size of a standard trade. But yeah, this completes Rick Remender's Secret Avengers stuff that I've been trying to get completed for a while now, after getting like the first 2 at a store for like really cheap. So, yeah. I think at this point I pretty much have a lot of the Secret Avengers material out there as well, so just checking off boxes. That's what I do when I go out collecting for stuff. So really excited to have that book as well. All right, moving on here, we get into some thicker trades, stuff that I found as well, and wasn't really looking for per se, and didn't actually know it existed, but got it anyway. So next book I have here is Captain Marvel, Earth's Mightiest Hero Collection, Volume 5. So I do have all 4 of the volumes that come before this. You can kind of see them in that corner over here, If I go all the way over there, you can see him there. So this one's gonna fit right next to that, which will be nice. And this collects the 2016 Captain Marvel series, numbers 1 through 10. So you can kind of see that on the back. So some pretty good art going on here. Kind of excited to see this. I think there's one more out there. Could be wrong. I'm not sure. You know, it's weird with the way these get collected, because obviously the trades come out first for these series, and then they get decided on getting collected into this format. So I'm not sure how I want to do this. I might read it up to that point and just stop, and then wait for the sixth one to come out, because I'm assuming there's going to be a sixth one, assuming that there's probably been a Captain Marvel series that's come out since 2016. So I'm assuming they're going to recollect that into another Earth's Mightiest Hero collection and put that in there as well. So, but that is interesting, you know, kind of to talk about this format for a second. I mean, it's nice to see that they've done this consistently throughout all of Captain Marvel's, like, modern stuff. The one thing that sucks about her character is, and like her book, is that it's constantly being like revamped and like rebooted all the time. That's why there's so many of these trades, because I mean, there's 5 volumes of this, and I think it's only been like 4 or 5 years. So every year we're getting a new volume of Captain Marvel versus just having a consistent run. So hopefully she can kind of get on track and have a consistent writing team, but who knows? Anyway, moving on here, we get into some thicker trades, and I was really excited to get these. I found them at a store. One of them was pretty much what you would get for them on IST. The other one was a little bit cheaper, and that one that was a little bit cheaper was the Star Wars Epic that I have here. This is the New Republic Volume 3. So this is continuing the X-Wing Rogue Squadron series. This is just straight material from that series. So that's number 17 through 35. You can kind of see here on the back. So obviously, like I've said numerous times before, none of this stuff is canon. This is all what they term as legends. So it's not canon to the new films and the new series and new universe with Star Wars, but still really interesting to go back and kind of look at. You can kind of see here the spine. So I have the other two volumes of this as well that come before this. Picked them up for pretty cheap at stores over the last few years. So hopefully we'll be able to read some of the stuff soon. I'm a big Star Wars fan. Just recently rewatched Rise of Skywalker over the weekend, so that was really cool to rewatch that. I actually liked it more the second time around, which is surprising because I didn't really like it the first time I saw it in the theater. But yeah, so really excited to get this. I got this for $15, which honestly is pretty good price to get for that, considering it's a $40 cover price. Yeah, and I'll still never understand how Marvel can get away with reprinting Dark Horse material, but hey, that's not my problem to think about. All right, next Epic. This one I paid $20 for, which a little bit cheaper than IST. You know, a little bit back and forth on if I wanted to get it or not, but it was pretty much half off of the cover price. And I did see this go for pretty high prices online, and that is Thor Epic Collection, The Fall of Asgard. So this is, from what my friend told me, this is getting towards the very tail end, if not the last volume of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby's run on Thor. So really excited to see that. You know, I do have one Epic collection, another Epic collection of Lee and Kirby stuff, and I think it's called The Wrath of Odin. I think that's the one I have down there. I think there's another one too like that that's still out there that I need to pick up. It's like When Titans Clash or something. So yeah, I gotta get reading on some Thor stuff. I have plenty of Cap stuff to read. I'm just like bouncing around different other things. It's been a while since I've sat down and read like a Marvel series, because I've been reading like so many Image stuff and like Pokemon now. It's like I gotta get back on the Marvel train, I guess. Maybe I think it's maybe one of those things where since Black Widow didn't come out and like we're not getting another movie this summer, it might, like, I might be like, well, I just not read Marvel. I don't know. This might be the perfect opportunity to do that, but maybe I'm just being weird. Anyway, you can see here, front and back, just some great, ooh, see if I can show some Kirby Crackle here. You can kind of see some there in the back over here. So really awesome Jack Kirby art. Not oversized, but I'll take it. Looks amazing. These collections that Marvel puts out, they're just top line. You know, they're really great collected stuff, remastered perfectly. No complaints with it, really. So really excited to have that. Next book I have here is something that I picked up because it was on sale. And it was a hardcover, and it was pretty cheap. It was like $10. And it's something that's like recently came out that was a little cringe that people didn't really like. And I got it anyway because I'm gonna read it and we'll find out what it's all about. And that is Marvel Legacy. So I think this pretty much collects all of the one-shots that they did of all different characters. So I've read the Iron Man one, so that will be in here, I'm assuming. There's Captain America, Hulk, Captain Marvel. Actually, no. I think I have my stuff mixed up. I think that's Generations. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's in here. It just says Marvel Legacy #1. So I don't know what that means or what's going to be in here, but we'll find out. And if I read it, I might give you guys a little bit of a recap one week when I do a haul video. So if not, then whatever. But yeah, I got this it's still sealed, so I'm not going to take it out and show you the pictures, but you can kind of see here the back of it. It says right here, paving the way for a brighter, better Marvel Universe. Okay. So your first mistake is having IGN say that, because what does IGN know about comics? I don't know. What do I know about comics? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so we'll see. You know, got that in an oversized hardcover, so we'll try it out, and I'll report back. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. All right. So before I get into the Legos, I just want to show the pop figure I bought, and I saw this at Target for a few weeks now, never picked it up, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up because it's cheap at Target. Actually has pretty cheap prices when it comes to pop figures. They're usually $9 there versus like $11 anywhere else you go to, so I was able to get it for a little bit cheaper price, and it's just part of my ongoing little shrine of pop figures that I have, and that is the Iron Man Gamerverse armor from, I guess, the Avengers movie, or Avengers game that's coming out. So you can kind of see here what that looks like on the side. He does have, oh yeah, he does have like a little like thing, if you see on there, he has like a little stand, a clear stand sticking out his back to help show like the levitation, I guess, of it. But I had this like armor in Lego form. Lego came out with like a mech suit with the minifigure included, so I kind of know what it looks like. I've seen the trailer for the game, obviously, so it looks kind of okay. I like it. I think it's all right, but yeah, we'll have to take this out and see what it looks like. But on the back here, you can kind of see there's Cap, Black Widow, Hulk, Thor, Kamala Khan, and Taskmaster as well. So yeah, the only thing that's annoying though is that this was the only box there, and it's like kind of like ripped there on the top. I don't really care too much about like collector and stuff like this. I mean, I keep the boxes just so I can pack them up easier and they don't get damaged. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that that's like that. So whatever. But yeah, anyway, Iron Man Gamerverse pop figure. I just saw it and it was new, and I'm like, it's Iron Man, so I gotta have it. So yeah, so that's that. Lego sets here. We got some stuff. So like I said earlier, Lego was doing a promo, so you spend $40 on the website and you get a free little polybag of this like Buggy type of thing, and I'll show that first. So this is the free set that came with the purchase, and that is the like Lego City, it says right there, 30369 Beach Buggy, 45 pieces, comes with one minifigure, dark teal, like turquoise surfboard, which is cool to have. It's a pretty decent bill for that little truck. So I don't know, it's like probably a $5 value, and I got it for free. So I will take that and build it. Next thing I got to kind of push me over that limit as well for the $40. I actually used a coupon as well, so savings for the win. I got this, and I just found it on the store. Like I was doing like a price like sort from like, you know, cheapest to most expensive, and I found this, and I'm like, oh, this looks cool. I'll buy it. I showed it to my sister because she's an agricultural sciences major. She recently graduated, so I showed this to her, and she's like, "Oh, that's cool." So it's like 2 flowers made out of Lego. It looks like a daisy or something, and a rose. So probably build this tonight. I don't know. Put it on my desk over here or something. I don't know. But yeah, this was like $6 or something. So kind of cool to have that. Lego doesn't really do a lot of these like little small sets, so this is really easy if you're trying to get to like that order minimum to get bumped up for like free shipping or something. These are nice to just kind of just tack on and get that. So really cool to have that. This next set was something that was interesting because it came out with the release of SpiderMan Homecoming, and I never saw it at a store. I think it was because it was a Lego store exclusive, but I never remember seeing it on the website. And I think when I did see it on the website, it was out of stock, so I never ended up picking it up. But I saw it the other day when I was making this order, and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I'll pick that up. It was a little bit overpriced, but it comes with like 3, I think, exclusive minifigures, which is why I got it. And that is the Lego Spider-Man Far From Home 40343 like minifigure pack. This was $15, but you can see it kind of comes with a exclusive Spider-Man minifigure that comes with like a swappable head that has like his mask up and he's eating something or something. It comes with Ned, and it also comes with Maria Hill. So those are the first times I think I have both of those figures. This might be the only set that I think Ned is in, so that's interesting to note. On the back here you can see this is from obviously Far From Home when they're fighting in the museum. Well, not Spider-Man, but Ned and I guess Maria Hill and MJ are fighting in there. So you kind of see on the back, you get like an armor and like a jewel piece and a pizza. And then the main build is pretty much like the drone. So this is kind of overpriced, to be honest. $15 for 3 minifigures and a little tiny ass build. It is a little bit overpriced. Probably could have been 10, but I guess the minifigures is what jacks it up. I mean, it always is, right? Like these are both. There's 2 out of these. I mean, all 3 of these are technically exclusive if you want to include that new head for Spider-Man. So I guess that's kind of why it's like that. But pick this up. Now I think I currently own all the Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home sets, since this was the last one. So got that for $15. They recently released one for, it's like, it has Black Widow, Captain America, and like, Black Widow, like old school Falcon, which is cool. And it has like 2 AIM agents with like a build or something. It's kind of like in the same theme, like design as the other Avengers sets that have come out this year that are clearly based off of the upcoming game for the PlayStation and Xbox. So that's like the same type of thing, like $15 for that. So I might end up picking that up as well if there's like another sale or offer that comes up for it. But otherwise, I'll build that and pull into the minifigures. So last set I got here though, the main thing that kind of got me to that $40 to get above for the shipping was a set that I saw at Target for a while, actually held in my hand for a while, was considered buying and didn't buy and held off on, but bought anyway, is the Lego Black Widow set, 76162, Black Widow's Helicopter Chase. So, excuse me, obviously at this point Black Widow would have been out for almost a month, over a month now, but unfortunately due to COVID-19 everything was pushed back. So I believe the plan is for this movie to come out in November. God knows if that even is going to happen at this point either. But I got this set for $30, you know, typical price, but I used some coupons. So, but yeah, so I got this set anyway though because it was one of those sets I needed to get. It's unfortunate that, you know, Lego only has 1 set of this available for Black Widow. I'm assuming, because there's a lot of like Avengers sets that came out in the winter wave, so I'm assuming this is why there's only 1 set for this. But I think the plan was eventually to release a lot of Eternal sets in late 2020, which I actually don't know if that's going to happen still because since the movie's not coming out in 2020, I don't know if they're going to go ahead and release sets for it that early, but I could be wrong. It could still just be on the same schedule, but who knows? But we only got one set for Black Widow, so it's a little unfortunate, but you can see here it comes with Black Widow, Yelena Belova, I don't know who that is, and Taskmaster. So, sorry if you can hear kids yelling outside there. There are kids playing outside in my apartment complex. Sorry about that. But yeah, so that's the last set I got, and I'm really excited to kind of see here the back of the box. So the main build is this helicopter, which I'll be kind of excited to see how that looks and how that comes out. It doesn't seem like a lot of pieces, to be honest. Like, it's a really clean design, don't get me wrong, but it looks like it's a little too simple. So we'll have to build it and find out. So, but yeah, that is my haul, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm gonna go build some of this stuff. So have a great week. Also, go check my most recent video of my comic book collection update for June 2020. So 50 minutes even, and it goes through all of my collection that you see behind me. Yeah, and also go check out the one from 2018, which was way smaller. So, all right, guys, have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.